What is up, gamers? M107 here, and I'm sick and tired of being played by Raven Software and their scheduled playlist. I'm sure so many people are struggling with this nonsense because I'm seeing all these negative reviews and memes that people are throwing at them, hoping they notice there's a problem, but apparently that's not cutting it. So maybe, just maybe, by explaining what the problem is and how people are suffering from a playlist that changes every week on Wednesday, they might want to change their mind. Now, I'm not going to talk about ranked Warzone because it's still in beta and it has plenty of room for improvements, but for those of you who might not be familiar with Warzone and playlist, we used to be able to start matches being solo, a duo, a trio, or a quad, and that was determined by how many people you were playing with, friends in your party to be precise. For some reason, they decided to remove duos from the playlist, meaning that I, as an individual, cannot play with just one friend and I'm forced to jump into a trio lobby and play with one stranger guy in my team who probably doesn't have a mic and doesn't even know that I'm their teammate. A couple of weeks later, they decided to bring back duos and remove trios. This non-stop process of stupidity kept on going until they came up with even a better idea: changing playlists every single week. Not only that, but Raven Software actually has a schedule for this crap and shares it on Twitter every week. Now, people outside Warzone community might find this funny and laugh about it, but for us inside the circus, this is causing miscommunication with unwanted teammates that results in losing gunfights in outnumbered situations. Getting outnumbered happens to me a lot since most of the time I play Warzone with only one of my friends, and right now duos and trios are not available, meaning that I have to play in a quad lobby or I have to just forget about Warzone and go play Resurgence, which I'm not a big fan of. Quite the opposite, to be honest. Another problem with this whole schedule thing is that there is no built-in ranking system based on in-game level. This means even if I join a quad lobby with one of my friends, the two stranger teammates will be absolutely random. Imagine I'm level 500 and my friend is 560. You might be playing with two other dudes who are level 5. Less experienced people tend to just play alone, not communicate, and leave as soon as they die. Again, back to where we started. Miscommunication and lost games just because some freaks decided they need to change something that doesn't need to change. You might ask, there must be a logic behind all this, right? I mean, no developer wants all these memes and jokes around their game, and that must be really upsetting. While Raven Software actually has a blog post where they somehow try to justify their decision. I put a link down in the description. They claim that satisfying the majority of players is their top priority, and for that matter, they remove some of the popular squad sizes and modes just to see how many people are asking for them to return. Mind-blowing, isn't it? I was talking to one of my friends about this and he was like, why can't they just look at the numbers and come to a conclusion based off of that? Now, I couldn't agree more. These guys have stats telling them which mode is being played more or what squad size is more popular. They don't need to experiment on a level that might force people to stop playing the game until their favorite mode or squad size is back. Anyway, they add more logic just a few lines below. Raven Software says, quote, "If Warzone had nothing but Battle Royale and plunder since launch, we wouldn't have expanded to deliver new experiences like Resurgence and Payload. We've seen that the rotation of modes keeps the game engaging and results in players experiment with modes they haven't played before." Unquote. Seriously, if they could add new modes and keep the game alive as they think they're doing, perfect. I absolutely encourage them to do that, but that doesn't have anything to do with squad sizes as they claim it does. They're doing this to keep the pool healthy, they say. Playing with people with a gap of over 400 levels and ending up 2 versus 4 in a quad lobby doesn't seem to be healthy at all. This is something that happens to most of us because not all our friends are playing Warzone. It is so obvious that trying to explain it makes it more complicated. I'm in the status of not enjoying the game as much as I did just a few months ago, and I'm sure most of you guys are having the same feeling since memes and posts about the situation are taking over the entire community. I hope this video reaches out to those making these decisions and maybe they reconsider this weekly playlist and bring back the good old Warzone experience. If we're on the same page, tell me about your experience, and if not, make sure to comment your point of view so we can discuss more on the topic. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay cool.